Good morning, good day, good evening from wherever you're listening. This is Big Dev's Big Football Quiz, version 2. And it's the big grudge match today. We've got Vesty in the room taking on Dave. How you feeling, boys?
I got a lot of abuse after losing that first one, Kirby. So I'm not losing twice.
That's good. That's good.
I've laid the marker down, Vesty. I'm going to slap you tonight.
Just to let you know that this game doesn't count because I've retired one and done.
You can't retire whenever you're currently on the quiz.
No, I said it earlier in the group chat. I've retired this year. It's just only like a
friendly.
Friendly, aye.
I said that I'm going to beat you by 10 points tonight, Vest.
There's big claims being thrown out, boys. Dave wants to beat Vesty by 10 points, and really claw some respect back.
That wasn't good enough. I didn't enjoy that, Vesty.
Why not? What was wrong? You didn't enjoy it, TV?
I was not too sure about the Quizmaster's questions and format.
Oh!
You know what I mean?
Right. Can we start this game of rock, paper, scissors? And let's hope it goes without fail this time.
So 1, 2, 3, go.
Right, okay.
Right,
We're going straight off the bat.
Straight off the bat. Here we go.
Right.
1, 2, 3, go. Shit. 1, 2, 3, go. Shit. I broke my own rule.
Broke your own rule.
I did.
Yep, that's
Got
it. So Vesty won the game of rock, paper, scissors, so he will be going first. Will we just jump straight into our boys?
Straight into
go ahead.
Straight into
I don't know if I like going first,
You don't know.
Dave was like, oh, this one maybe take maybe 20 minutes when he was setting up to do it, and then the last one took like 40.
Oh, aye.
So we'll just bounce straight in.
Bounce straight in.
Let's go.
So you know the rules of the first round. For anyone who didn't listen to our first week's podcast, it's a general knowledge round. 3 points per correct answer. That's 3 points per correct answer. So the first
I
question.
like your quiz voice.
The first question goes to you, Vesty.
Mm.
Who scored the fastest goal in Premier League history at 7.69 seconds?
Okay. Seen something about this not so long ago. 7.69 seconds.
Correct. Quick goal, if you think about it.
Okay. I have a feeling that this player is probably a random one, but is it Alan Shearer?
Incorrect. Do you want to have a guess, Dave?
I don't know. The only name that's popping into my head is that I know Naby Keita had a really, really fast one recently, but I don't think it was it.
No. Shane Long is the correct answer.
Oh, that was.
I can't remember if Naby Keita's was after half time, but I think it was against Brighton or something. I think he stole the ball and ended up bagging one. It was right and swift.
Aye, I think you're right. Yeah. I don't think that was a different one. Was it straight from kickoff, or it might have been.
I think it was straight from kickoff, lad, but I think it might have been second half.
Second half is what I was thinking. It wasn't straight from the start of the game. So
I think Shearer's maybe like 8 or 9 seconds or something.
But Dave, a chance to take an early lead.
Oh, you're getting it right. But
Davey, you're not going to do
nothing. And who holds the record for the youngest player to appear in the Premier League? Who holds the record for the youngest player to appear in the Premier League?
Pressure's on.
Harvey Elliott?
Correct.
Yes,
3 points for Dave.
Get in there.
Oh, you would have to pick Liverpool, wouldn't you?
Aye. If you'd have lost the game of rock, paper, scissors, you'd have been that question.
Right, here we go.
I don't remember if Harvey Elliott has made his Premier League debut yet.
Right.
He made it for Fulham, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, it was for Fulham that he. Yep.
Oh, was it?
He made an appearance for Fulham.
Oh, okay.
But so this is a question with
I got 3 down. Oh, you did.
Got it? Yep.
Good lad.
So this is a question with a bit of a caveat. So who holds the record for the most goals scored at one club? But he's not a one club man. He just, scored the most goals for one club in the Premier League, the record.
Vesty.
Are we going to me first?
Oh, no, this is you, yeah. This is your question.
Who holds the most goals
for one club in the Premier League history?
Okay.
That's an interesting. That's a decent wee question there, Dave.
That's a good. That's
a couple of wee possible.
Are we? Before we go on, are you limiting us on time here? Like, are you?
No, don't take 3 hours.
Okay. That's all right.
Editing will make it seem like it's flying out.
Okay. As we think here.
Pressure.
It seems obvious, but at the same time.
Pressure.
I think you know it.
I think I do, lad.
Wayne Rooney?
Correct, Vesty.
Oh, damn.
Get wrecked, Dave.
You're not getting the Vestey's head today, Dave. Okay, so this is a question for you, Dave. There's been 5 players in the history of the Premier League who have scored 5 goals in one game. Can you name me 3 of them?
Oh, 5 goals in one game?
Yep, 5 players have done it in Premier League history from 1992, obviously. Can you name me 3 of them?
I'm going to do this as well.
Shit. Who scored 5 in one game?
I know
right,
2 of them.
You know 2.
I know 2. Pressure.
Right, I'm gonna have to play. I'm gonna have to play numbers here. Right, is Shearer one of them?
Correct.
Sorry, just before you go on, because he has to answer 3. If he answers
he
one,
can answer them this way if he wants.
But no, but if he answers one wrong,
if he answers one wrong, he loses. He has to answer 3 out of the 5. He has to give me 3 out of the 5.
5 attempts basically here.
Okay. So you have 2 more to give me out of a possible 4 people.
Right. So Shearer has to be one of them, obviously, because
he
tallies. I'm playing the percentages here. Right.
Can you not honestly think of one person who scored 5 in one game? A couple of these are moderately recent, like.
I've got another one in my head.
Hello, Dave.
Interesting.
He's cracking. There's cracks appearing.
Editing job. What do I say now? Percentages.
There's one that jumps out straight away for me, but there's another one, and I'm not sure.
See, there's a goal celebration that I'm kind of thinking that somebody did do that, didn't they? I'm nearly sure somebody did do that.
He's pressing for answers there.
No, there's a goal celebration and I'm nearly sure I've seen somebody do that.
Oh, he's cracking.
Oh, shit. Pressure. Now, hold on a wee minute. See, there was one and I can't remember if it was in the league. Was one of them not against us? Is it Andre Arshavin?
Incorrect.
God damn.
0. Right. It's all tied up.
I've got 1.
Oh, whoa. What?
You had to guess 3.
You had to guess 3.
Aye.
You had to give me 3 out of the 5. You got 1 of your 3 wrong.
Do I not get 5 goals?
No,
because that's what I said to him. I said if he answers the wrong one,
he just has to give me 3 of the 5. You got 1 of your 3 wrong.
Oh, well, that's a harsh question. I thought I was getting 5 attempts. Like.
No, if you listen back, because I asked him, I says to Dev, if he lists one wrong here, what happens? Does he get another go? And he says, no, if you get it wrong, that's question wrong.
The name...
I know. Andy Cole.
Is one, yep.
Is it Berbatov is another?
He's another, yep. And you could have also had Sergio Aguero or Jermaine Defoe.
Defoe would have alluded.
I was thinking of Aguero too.
Well done, Vestey. You'd have got that, you know.
I would have got that, you know.
See,
I'm ready for you, Dave. I am ready for you.
I'd like to put this out here that these two are English football merchants. Like, so these questions will be heavily weighted. What do you see the difference when I do one of these quizzes as the quizmaster and the shite performance these two put in when I ask them a question about fucking Italian football?
Oh, he's rattled.
Yep, I'm rattled.
I just want to let you know that I could branch out if you wanted, but I thought that as a collective we know more about English football, and to make the quiz easier and more fair, I stay with topics that we know.
Easy quiz when I'm doing this shit.
Sounds like he's slitting your...
Don't you worry, Dave. There's other leagues coming. This isn't an all-English quiz this time, Dave.
Alrighty. All square.
So, all squared up. Back to you, Vestey.
Oh, God.
3 players have scored in the Premier League before the age of 17. Can you name me 2 of them?
Same principles.
Same principles. You have to name me 2 of the 3.
Okay, before the age of 17.
Before the age of 17.
In the Premier League.
In the Premier League.
Wayne Rooney.
Is one, yep. You have to give me another one of the 2. I knew you'd know that one, that's why I went for 2. I knew you'd both know that one.
Rooney's helped me out a lot here tonight. Stands out. James Milner has to be.
Correct, Vestey. And the other one you could have had was James Bond.
What?
James Bond? Is that the only 3?
That's the only 3 before the age of 17. Not before 17.
Ooh.
Maybe for Southampton in the Championship or something.
Fair enough.
So, another 3 points. Vestey has taken a 3-point lead.
Oh, yeah.
It's now
I got a question in the bag here.
Yeah, it's now to you, Dave. 2 matches have finished 9-0 in Premier League history. Name the 2.
Leicester, Southampton.
Correct.
This year, wasn't it?
Yeah, correct.
9-0. Who was the other one? Oh, shit.
It
was United.
I know it.
United.
Does he have to list both teams? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God damn. United. Who the fuck was it?
Oh, this is brilliant.
Oh shit. United Derby.
Incorrect.
It was Ipswich, wasn't it?
It was.
Fucking Ipswich.
You knew that one too, didn't you?
Can I steal points?
Oh, no, I was like, at somebody down there, and then it just went with Derby were the worst team in the league at the stage, weren't they? I fucking forgot because it was brought up recently this year because of the fucking.
Oh, that's why I went for them because I knew it would be
Yeah.
fresh in the memory.
Fucking Premier League, English League, loving hers, the parodies.
So this is back to you, Vesti.
Oh, lovely. Here we go.
Name all 6 teams who have never been relegated from the Premier League.
Okay. Man United,
Yep.
Arsenal,
Yep.
Chelsea,
Yep.
Liverpool.
Yep.
This is a fucking easy question.
These gotta be your questions, Dave.
Brighton.
Incorrect.
Brighton.
I've never been relegated
But from the original Premier League, right? I didn't explain the question right. Have been in the Premier League that have never been relegated.
Right.
You said
Okay.
Brighton. That's wrong anyway.
It's not.
Because they are only up and they haven't been relegated
Haven't
since.
been down. It's technically right.
It's technically right, but it's my asking of the question. The original teams from the very first Premier League season that have never been relegated is what I meant to ask.
I
apologise, Vesti, because technically you were right there with the way I asked the question.
Okay, so
this goes master dodgy one.
Brighton have never been relegated.
Brighton have never been relegated.
Fair enough.
So I mean,
right.
He's technically.
So okay, so just to rephrase, is it 6 teams you were saying?
Yep.
That have never been relegated from the Premier League.
Yep. You have 2 to go.
Okay. Tottenham.
Correct. 1 to go.
Everton.
Correct.
So fucking easy.
It was.
You upside Brighton out of it, like.
It's technically right.
Alright, Vesti, you're screaming at you for the last question. So was I, internally.
I'm on
Fucking Derby.
I've answered 2 of your questions.
Two United, man, like, of course you'll know it, like.
He's very, very rattled here, Dev, isn't he?
Aye, the questions are drawn at random, boys. It's chosen before the start of the game.
That rock, paper, scissors shafted you.
So, the scores as it stands is Vesti has...
I've got another question.
You have another question. So, here we go to Dave. Which manager has managed the most Premier League teams with 7?
He's managed 7 teams?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I've got 2 names in my head here.
And I know one of them's going to be right.
I think. Right, hang on to see now. It has to be one of the 2 then. Right, hang on to see then. Big Sam Allardyce.
Correct, Dave.
God damn it.
So, with 1 question left in this round, the points is 6 to Dave, 9 to Vesti. With 1 question left each.
Do you know who the other one was deliberating over with? I was thinking Mark Hughes.
I was writing Hughes' teams down there.
I
was thinking Hughes. So you nearly got 2 teams relegated in 1 year.
Big Sam's correct.
Has he managed 7? Has he?
7 teams. Don't ask me to name them because I didn't write them down. Crystal Palace,
Sunderland,
Blackburn,
Bolton. Crystal Palace,
Bolton,
West Ham.
West Ham.
Probably another one somewhere.
Is this?
I think we got the 7.
Is this the final round already?
Final
question in this first round.
Oh, right, okay. Okay.
So.
You had more than 1 round.
Yes.
You don't remember that, but you remember them fucking things, like.
He's rattled, isn't he?
Get this question wrong and we're all square, Vesti, because I ain't getting mine right.
I'm
So this question's to you, Vesti.
Ian.
Which manager has spent the least amount of games in charge of a Premier League team with 4?
With 4?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I know it.
It's De Boer, isn't it?
Correct.
Fuck, I knew it too.
That was a crazy stat, wasn't it?
They didn't give him any time at all, did they?
No.
I'd just like to reiterate the fact that there hasn't been a question outside England here yet.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming.
Yeah,
They're coming.
Is that what you want?
Vesti could tell you who Fleetwood Town's 3rd manager ago was, like.
No, that must be. It had to be your man from.
David Hill.
David Hill.
full name of it.
Who is the fastest manager to 100 Premier League wins in the history of the Premier League?
I think it's Jose Mourinho, was it?
Incorrect.
It's Pep, isn't it?
It is.
Fuck off, Pep.
It took him 134 games to get 100 wins. How scary is that?
I fuck that there.
And that was even having a poor first season.
Yeah. I was just sort of thinking like Jose's team's in there straight off the bat. They hit the ground running too, like, didn't they?
Aye.
Fuck. Okay. So what's the score after the first round there? I'm in 6.
So after the first round, Vesti is on 12 and Dave is on 6. But boys, in this second round, there's some big points to be played for in the descent and order round. I'm expecting big scores coming up here.
I'm gonna play this tactically like the way Vesti did the last night. Like, you know, he just couldn't even name the second fucking. I got 1 point for a descent and order round.
You didn't bring a pen last time, David. That's what
I was providing pens the last time, you might.
And you didn't use one of them for yourself?
I didn't need to.
Right, so
Yes, you
as
did.
Dave
It wasn't
is
even this round.
as Dave is losing, Dave goes first. And as you, for anyone who didn't watch last week, basically you're going in descent and order, trying to name as far back as you can, and as many as you name is as many points as you get. And once somebody can't name, then the other person gets that point.
Okay.
So the first one for the descending order is Manchester United managers, not including caretakers, please. So who's the current Manchester United manager,
Right,
Dave?
okay, and then just work our
And
way
then
back.
work our way back.
Nah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Vesti, who was before Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
And this is not including caretakers.
Not including caretakers. Caretakers aren't counted.
It's Mourinho.
David?
David.
What?
Louis Van Gaal.
Yep. Vesti?
Moyes.
Correct. Dave?
Fergie.
Correct. Vesti?
Big Ron Atkinson.
Don't know if I can accept that, Vesti. His name is Roy Atkinson.
Huh?
Roy Atkinson.
Roy Atkinson? It's Ron Atkinson.
It's Roy.
Oh, there's dodginess here. Google it.
If it's Ron, you get the point. If it's Roy, I might have wrote it down wrong.
It's Big Ron. It's Big Ron.
No,
Like.
no, but you might be right there. To be fair.
It's Ron Atkinson. Like.
No, we can't Google it. Can't Google it because it'll be right. I think you're right. No,
I think he is right. Actually, now he says it.
you can't read your own handwriting, Deb. See, dodgy
can.
question here.
Dave. Well, on to you.
Oh, cheers.
Who was before?
Ron Atkinson. Who's before Ron Atkinson? He's United manager. Oh. Interesting. Dead air, lad. Ron Atkinson.
It's flatlined on the screen.
Hmm.
To be fair, I'm stumped too.
No, I'm BT.
Dave Sexton.
Never would have got
No,
it.
not in a million years.
Never would
Wouldn't
have
have
got
got
it.
that.
Nah, fuck.
Not
6 points.
Oh, aye. Decent. Decent.
6 points.
0. Second question in the descent and order round. Liverpool managers, not including caretakers, starting with a loser, that is Dave. Can you give me the current Liverpool manager, please,
I
Dave?
don't know that. Jurgen Klopp.
Vesti?
Brandy Rogers.
Dave?
Roy Hodgson.
Incorrect, Dave. It was Kenny Dalglish.
Oh. Oh, he got the rule permanently, didn't he?
Yep.
Didn't he?
He did.
Aye, fuck that.
So, an extra 2 points for Vesti. Now, this here one is where we leave England.
Oh, aye, here we go.
Can you give me the La Liga winners, starting with the most recent 2018-19 season and working your way back?
Barcelona.
Correct. Vesti?
Barca again.
Yep. 16-17?
Barca.
Incorrect.
Madrid.
It was.
God damn it.
2 points for Vesti. So at the end of that round, the scores are 22-6.
Oh dear. Oh dear, Dave.
Come back on.
We did
Well.
outside of England for you too.
Aye. You can't mouth when we get outside England this time. Loser goes first in this round again, so that is you, Dave. So this round, for anyone listening, you get 20 questions, 20 points to play for. If you use,
this was good banter last day.
If you use 10 questions, then you get 10 points. If you use 15 questions, 5 points, so on. And loser goes first. So I'm just going to have to open Wikipedia in case you stop me with a question.
In case you stop me.
And if you ask something that I don't know the answer to, you know, I need something there.
Well, this is true. Dave, how are you getting on over there?
Doing well, Vesting.
You doing alright?
Doing really well. This recording's just going to get magically deleted somewhere.
Oh, alright.
Oh god, it got corrupted.
The file's corrupted, mate. There's nothing we can do. She's made. I need to reshoot it.
You take that
Vesty is a quiz master. The master of the quiz.
Well, we're not home and hose yet now, but
So
Vesty cracks under pressure.
Dave.
Looks like you're videoing him from there.
Could I have your first question, please?
Is he European?
Yes.
Is he playing in England?
Not currently, no.
Not currently. There we go again.
Is he retired?
Yes.
Oh. Did he spend the majority of his career in England?
No.
What's the point system for this one again?
However many questions
However many questions you use.
Oh, yes, that's right.
So
Okay.
You have 20 questions. If you use 10, you get 10 points. If you use 15 questions, you get 5 points.
Okay.
Has he won the Champions League
Yes.
more than once?
I will check. I don't think so.
To be sure.
To be sure, but I don't think so. What the frig's honor is that in Wikipedia?
There you go now. Sorry out today, Dave.
Not much lad losing at the quiz here.
No. Just once.
Did he retire within the last 5 years?
No.
Did he win the Champions League whilst playing with a team in Spain?
No.
Has he won a World Cup?
No.
Interesting.
How many questions have you used, Dave?
You've used 8, Dave.
Okay.
Pressure's building. What are you at today, Dave?
Not too much.
Just hosting the quiz, are you?
Just hosting the quiz.
Oh, good man, yourself. I'm on one here myself as well.
Let him think. Yeah, they give him time to think.
Hey, you scored me.
And he has won the Champions League. And he's retired. No World Cup. And spent the majority of his career outside of England.
Not the majority. It's kind of split 50-50.
What does that mean?
Well, he asked if he spent the majority of his career in England, and he didn't really know.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you were going to say something like not currently.
So did he win his Champions League whilst playing for a team in England?
Yes.
Okay. Champions League teams in England. Did he play for Liverpool?
No.
Did he play for Manchester United?
Yes.
Has he won a Ballon d'Or?
No.
Champions League winner. Did he play for Chelsea?
No.
So.
Should we write these answers down so you can easily recap?
I'm just thinking something, but I'm going to ask it at the end.
Did I ask a question? Did he play for Manchester United, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, and you answered yes, didn't you?
Yes.
And then I asked, did he play for Chelsea? Yes.
Bring
Yes,
a goddamn
yes.
pen, Dave.
I'm providing pens.
You don't use them.
Kind of stopped me that question. I was
fair
like,
enough.
how many for Champions League winners have switched to Chelsea?
You've got yourself there, David.
Yeah, well, wasted the question like you wasted about 6 last week.
Ah.
You got it down phenomenally well from the first 4 or 5 questions and then just proceeded to waste a tongue load of
Still one.
by 2 points, you jammy bastard.
I shaved about 4 minutes off your time.
So he played for United, split his career, Champions League winner. Did he win the Champions League in 2008? The 2008 Champions League win?
No.
So it was the 98 win. Okay. Or are you counting the one in 67? Did he win the one in 1998?
Well, 99. Yeah.
99, sorry. Whatever the fuck it is.
Yes.
99. Okay.
If he was able to recap on his earlier questions, he'd get it.
I learned it. I learned.
You'll learn the hard way.
I learned the hard way.
No World Cup. No Ballon d'Or. Played most of his career. Split his career somewhat.
I think.
Was he a defender?
No.
Is it David Beckham?
It is, yes. Dave, you get 4 points.
Oh, Christ.
That brings your total to 10. So, Vesti, I just need to double check who your player was because I can't quite remember. Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay. This is pen, Dave. Pen, meat, pepper.
Get it right first, fuck that.
Right. Can I have your first question, please, Vesti?
Retired player.
Yes.
Champions League winner.
Yes.
Played in England.
Yes.
Of course you did. I'm used to your coach, boy.
I gotta throw a spanner in the works one of these days.
I'll laugh anytime soon, like.
It's gonna be some MLS legend, Bradley White Phillipson.
Anyway. Liverpool.
Yes.
It's Stephen Gerrard.
No.
Was it in 2019 the year they won it? Was it Champions League 2001 for 19? That's what I had to say.
No.
Okay.
He couldn't be retired then.
Sorry.
Oh, somebody missed the question!
Well, Jordan Anderson.
Oh, retired today.
That's the happiest I've seen Dave all those quiz, you know.
You get it when you need it.
Carragher.
Yes.
Fuck you.
That is 13 points to you.
Carragher, like, of course. Like.
Write it down, Dave. Pen, meat, pepper. Even though I fucked it up.
Yes, like. Because Dave wouldn't take somebody like fucking Vladdy Spencer, like, you go like, oh, just throw Jamie Carragher in, like, that's not fucking how.
You got David Beckham and took like 16 questions to get there.
There you go.
David Beckham's more well known than Jimmy Carragher, like.
Monday Night Football?
But Vesti just goes like, oh, did he win the Champions League? Whatever.
It's Andrew.
Did he win England? Right.
So as it stands at the moment, Vesti is on 35 points and Dave is on 10 points heading into the final round.
Need to be a clean sweep here.
Let me see. Clean sweep might win yet, Dave. We'll do the math.
5 questions, isn't it? Or what is it?
See how... If Dave clean sweeps this round, they will be tied on points.
Interesting.
And I will have to bring out a bonus question that I have not prepared.
Okay.
So that will be fun.
The likelihood of not clean sweeping this round is...
So for anyone, this is closest number wins. 5 points per question, 5 questions. Basically, I'll give you a situation for anyone who hasn't listened before, and then you give me the number. Closest number wins. The answer will always be a number.
Okay.
Okay. First question. And you have to write them down, remember. First question. How many times have Real Madrid won La Liga?
Won La Liga.
Mm-hmm.
Pen issues.
Pen issues. Is there more pens over there? Pen!
Take a pen and a pencil.
Well, one of them's gonna work.
The power of editing.
The power of editing. Some job.
Got it down, you got it?
Yes.
Right, so Vesti, show me your answer first.
34.
34, Dave.
36.
The correct answer is 33.
Oh.
Vesti, 5 more points for you.
Well, Dave.
Yeah, now you're just playing for pride, Dave.
I just like to say that there's cahoots. Like,
No.
The biggest cahoots. Like.
Cahoots. Second question.
Cahoots.
How many teams in total have played in the Premier League? That's from 1992. Even if they played 1 season, 5 seasons, 10 seasons, how many teams in total have played in the Premier League?
That's a big question.
That was a real close of a guess on your La Liga question, West.
Thank you, Dave. Many teams in total?
Dave, I'll go to you first this time.
54.
Best night?
44.
The correct answer is 49.
So 5 is away from me and Dave's what? 54?
5 as well.
That's a tie.
So that's a tie. 0 points each.
I was going to go 46 too.
Third question. Ali Daei from Iran holds the record for most international goals.
Me as well.
holds the record for most international goals. How many does he have?
Sorry, can you repeat the whole question?
Ali
Go
Daei.
European or something like that. I didn't mean go arena.
Ali Daei from Iran holds the record for most international goals. How many goals does he have?
Me? Can you just run the question back one more time, please?
Holds the record for most international goals by any player ever, and how many goals is it, you fucking goon?
I just can't grasp how so random he went there. That's all, like, you know. He really went out there, like, didn't he?
I'm gonna go with that there. Number right tight anyway.
I'm just gonna hammer a guess here.
I don't know. That's probably seemed way too high.
Actually, I might go higher here. Okay.
What about the record? See, I don't even know when this not playing. Like, he's gonna be playing in like the 30s or something, and he's just bagging guys left and right. Like the Pele thing.
Like my broke death. I don't know.
Oh, boys. He's provided me good banter.
You also a big man?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you
Want to go to you first, Vesti?
Well, big gay Dev. I have went for 103 international goals.
I went for 170, buddy.
170? Vesti, you won it. It's 109.
Whoa, that's not bad.
You want to see what we're into before?
I want to know where you come down from. How many internationals do you think these people play?
Lad, when you start throwing out statistics like the highest international goal scorer of all time, you start going like, right, was he just playing against a bunch of shit bags banging him at 8 a game? Aye.
Right, that was a good laugh.
Aye.
Okay, round number 4. Robbie Keane holds the record appearances for the Republic of Ireland. How many appearances does he have?
Keno.
I'm well beat here. 112.
And Vesty, what have you went for?
I went for 118.
Vesty, you win it. It's 146.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's a lot.
Go on, Keane.
Final question. Real Madrid, AC Milan, Liverpool, Bayern Munich and Barcelona have the most Champions League success. Combine their wins. What is the total?
Oh, yeah, I got this.
Repeat the question again, please.
Real Madrid, AC Milan, Liverpool, Bayern Munich and Barcelona have the most Champions League success. So the most wins. Combine their wins and what is the total?
Okay.
I got this. On the button too. This is going to be the first on the button answer.
If this is the first on the button answer,
I'm taking a moral victory.
you will take a moral victory.
You'll take nothing, son. Okay.
It's a moral victory. I can feel it. I'm just gonna walk away and claim that I won this because I got the first correct answer.
Yeah.
Right.
I was waiting to see who would get the first correct answer. I want to see if he got it, but I'm going to go to Vesty first because it's his turn to go first. What have you wrote, Vesty?
22.
Wrong. So wrong. It's actually hurts. Like it couldn't be more wrong. 22.
Dave?
It's 36.
Absolutely on the button. Ding, ding, ding.
13 by Real Madrid, 7 by AC Milan, 6 by Liverpool, and 5 by the other two.
Yeah.
I knew Madrid would rack me.
Yeah, moral victory.
So, the first time,
There should be a 100-point bonus for getting a direct answer, I think.
in quiz number two, in the closest round quiz, we finally got a correct answer right in the button in quiz number
Which is
2.
worth 100 points. I seen you write that down before that.
I did not.
You did, I.
I did think it would take longer before someone was able to get slap bang onto one of them, so I'm happy. I'm happy that
What
it
a
was
farce
you, Dave.
Vesty, you look disappointed now.
So, for all of our listeners out there,
Vesty looks really disappointed. I just want to put that out there. He's really, really raging. He
See, I'm
won.
quite-
I'm taking the moral victory here.
See, I'm quietly competitive. But I
so the final tally here
It's about a
is
36 point
Vesty on 50 points and Dave on 15 points.
I was
Dave wanted to beat him by at least 10 points today.
How'd that go?
I take the moral victory, and I can see that it's really, really hurt you.
You got very far off there, Vesty, in that.
I got the Madrid one. I should have known the Madrid one. I was like, well, to be honest, I didn't
What
really.
was your tally there? Because I need to see that.
I don't know. I quickly jotted them down, and
Look, he's so raging.
but you know what? I put it down to the fact that I hate Real Madrid. That I don't really care that much about that one.
That's fair.
But
Vesty, you have taken the pretty substantial victory here today. You're unbeaten, 2 quizzes, 2 unbeaten. You're the man to beat.
Not like
I'll
this.
hopefully get someone on to
These two
give you a good
These two
challenge.
will be consistently just backing each other up here because they follow English football to fucking days.
hold on. Don't make it out like you don't
You got
watch.
a European question
Yeah,
there,
hold on.
and you died on it.
I would-
You were 14 points away.
Hold on. This is a man that watches Premier League football week in week out like ourselves, Dave.
And it was Dave who failed in the La Liga question.
I
if
did.
recall.
We know we failed in the league
Throwing out
question.
Barcelona when it was Real Madrid.
And a man that would claim that me and you are championship gigs. For a man
Yes,
who
are.
this comes from a man who watches championship football very closely the last 3 or 4 years, particularly Dave. You know what I'm saying? So he's just lost badly. Davey, I wiped the floor here tonight. I might head home and have a drink of beer.
I think you should shake hands. It was
I'll
a.
do absolutely none of this. We're taking the moral victory.
It was certainly not as tight and competitive a match as the previous one, but I'm sure the next time that you two come face to face.
Fasty to knock it down, like
Yeah.
You've done a good job so far, Dave.
I know, but I'm taking the moral victory home with that direct answer on the money.
But anyway, thank you everyone to listening to another episode of Big Dev's Big Football Quiz.
Yes.
And Vesty is the one to beat. So if anyone fancies challenging him, let me know.
This one's just going to get lost. Oh god, the failure. I'm so sorry. And then I'll just keep talking about the moral victory that I had. Right. That'll do. We've got another podcast to do directly after this, so we'll throw this out at some stage, maybe in the next few weeks, unless it gets corrupted.
Big gay Devs,
Right.
big quiz.
Thanks for listening, folks.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
luck.
Goodbye.